comparing transportation to transportation, accommodation to accommodation, it definitely seems cheaper to live abroad. But I also think it depends on what your strategy is, right? I'm going to take the bus when I'm traveling versus take the Uber because those Ubers will add up in some countries. When you're comparing apples to apples, things seem cheaper, but then also maybe you're not spending so much money on transportation. So you're putting what you would have spent for transportation into something else. Maybe it's to upgrade your accommodation, or maybe it's to go do that excursion that you wouldn't have been able to necessarily do because it was a little more expensive. So I think it's about your strategy. If you're putting that money that you're quote unquote saving into spending somewhere else, you're maybe not necessarily saving as much money abroad as you think if your goal is to save money.
That's actually such a good point you bring up of whether you do have a monthly line item for saving and investing, and if that's something that you pause while you're traveling full time versus living at home, or how much extra kind of disposable income you do have. I definitely reallocate a lot of that money into travel experiences. I think I go out to eat a lot more when I am abroad. When I come home, I actually don't really at all. It just doesn't really feel worth it to spend so much money on a meal out. I think that is important to balance those trade offs. And some things maybe do feel like a sacrifice.